Koholoy, Yahweh Shem Shah. Double honors to Apostle and Elders in New York, GMS. And salutations to you, all around the world is teaching the truth. And shalom to you, Aqua, Serious Aqua. My name is Maya Ka'ala, Bungad with Chicago branch of Great Millstone. I'd like to make a disclaimer that we're not black Hebrew Israelites, all right? Our skin is brown, all right? Okay, nobody walking on earth black like the fonts of ink. All right, and black is a color, not a nationality. The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds. Speckled birds are Israelites who look like other nations, but their fathers' paternal bloodline go back to the 12 tribes of Israel. We are not affiliated with any violent militant terrorist groups. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite groups. And the elder Malcolm had brought this video to our attention. Quechua 101 land back, please. And Quechua is the language that the tribe of Asher speaks, the so-called indigenous people of Peru. They're Asher, you know. All right, and there he said, basically said, land back, please. And this man he's oppressed, man. He's angry. He's sighing and crying, because Esau is over there and took his land, man. And basically, and got his tribe, his people in a low state, man. It says Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 7, it says, surely oppression make a wise man mad, and the gift restored the heart. Right. And somebody oppressing the hell out of you and just being brutal towards you, man. You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad, angry. You're gonna wanna you're sighing and crying. You're frustrated, All right. You're mourning. All right. Let's see, this says people, put this up. People mourn. It said Proverbs 29:2. It said, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but a wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And this young man is mourning that his people in a low state, and the Edomites had taken their land. The Edomites from Spain, who had the help of these turncoat coon Negroes known as the Huguenots, who are the Moriscos and the Sephardi Jews, Portuguese Jews of Spain, who turned their back on their true power, Yahweh, by what? By aiding and assisting Esau, the devil, the so-called white man, to set up slave ports over here, to set up colonizations over here, man, to oppress their own brethren, the Northern Kingdom brother over here in Americas, and also bring their Southern Kingdom brothers from over West Africa, Spain, and Portugal, man. And then later on got betrayed. All right. And you black only Israelites, you like to talk about the so-called Negroes being enslaved by the Northern Kingdom, but you had a hand in bringing the Northern Kingdom down, and you enslaved right in Peru. But that's another time, all right? Which I brought the lesson a long time ago, but I gotta bring it in. All right. And so this man wants his land back. It says what? It says Micah chapter 2 verse 1. It said, woe to them, mean destruction. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they press because it's in the power of their hand, right, man? All right, because it's in the power of Esau's hands for now. For now, all right, because Esau time rulership is up, man. All right, it says they cover fields and take them by violence and violence. All right, how they get Peru, man? They took it. And houses take them away. So oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage, man. All right, so they oppressing the tribe of Asher down there. All right, man and heritage. All right. And what they going around, Esau going around saying that what? They are the children of God. They are the white people. um white symbolic mean pure. They basically saying they do say they are the children of Israel. All right, cause you got those 49ers over there saying they're the Israelites, but they're not. When in fact the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. And the curses don't fit them at all, man. All right, it don't fit them at all. All right, because according to Deuteronomy 28, 45, 46, basically the verse 46, it say the curses be a sign upon the seed. The seed of who? Jacob. Who would the seed of Jacob? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. But we brought this on our own selves. Why could we violate the law, statute, commandments? Man? It says Deuteronomy 20:15. It says what? It said basically said if you do not obey the laws, commandments, this shall happen to you. But guess what? Esau in trouble, man. Esau, he goes overboard, man. All right, look at this right here. So, come on, man. That ain't working. We're going to Zechariah 1-15. Damn devils, man. It says Satan, prince of the hell. But anyway, uh, devils can't stop the truth. But anyway, according to Zechariah 1:15, it says he for the affliction, man. Because in the song, the young man said, "You sterilize us, man." All right, and that's what happened to the indigenous people of Peru, man. All right, they've been sterilized, man. All right, it says yeah, 31, because they've been blessed with children. Ash been blessed with children, man. All right, Deuteronomy 31, and where is it? All right, it said of Asher, he said, let Asher be blessed with children. Right, man. All right, so they're blessed to have many children. The people in Peru, the people in Brazil, all right, Colombia to Uruguay, all right. So they're blessed with children. It said, let him be acceptable to his brethren, all right. Get along with his brethren, all right. All right, it says, let him dip his foot in oil, and thy shoes shall be iron and brass. As thy days, so shall thy strength be. All right, it says right here, it says, thy shoes shall be iron and brass. All right, and the up, it says, let him dip his foot in the oil. That's all the resources in Peru, man. All right, you go to, matter of fact, Peru. Go Peru. Resources. Peru is one of the richest countries in the world in terms of natural resources. Gold, silver, copper, zinc, lead, iron are found across the country. There are it's a lot, my dog. There are reserves of oil and natural gas. So jobs there could be very hard to find. Peru made the world's most poorest country, right? It's poor for the indigenous people there. But Esau, he's he's basically prospering off the benefits, the resources, man. All right, because you got one side of down in Peru, you got Esau on the other side. It's all nice and green and everything. Esau sitting there with his candlelight, his little steak, where we eat down there. All right, then the other side, you got the indigenous people of Peru, also the Afro Peruvians. All right, Judah down there. All right, they suffering, man. They in the ghettos. They in the ghettos, man. They got do illegal activities to survive, man. They got to do brutal. Someone got to do brutal things to each other, man. And that's part of the curses, man. But the oil, you go to Peru, it's another scripture. The richer resources. All right, you go to, and this is why Esau is down there, man. All right, go right here, Genesis 49:20. All right. It said, out of ash his bread shall be fat, right? All that food, man. All right. And he should yield royal dainties. I mean, all those parties, Mardi Gras, little party events and stuff, man. All right. You can party also down there in Peru, right? But anyway, it says, let me see. All right. Peru, watch this. How many potatoes in Peru? There are 4,000 varieties. All right. And this is what Esau do. They come in every, it says right today, you can find over 4,000 varieties of native potatoes grown in the Andean highlands of Peru. They come in every shape and color, including blue, yellow, red, pink, and even bright purple, man. Potatoes, man. All right. Well, I said which kind of the most valuable? Peru is not only the country original potato, it's also the country with the largest number of varieties. So it's fulfilling the scriptures, man. All right, watch this corn. I mean, this is crazy, man. It said what's crazy is just how many uh various types of corn. Corn in Peru. All right, it's 55 corns in Peru. All right, 55 varieties. Let's go ahead, 59. All right, so just letting you know, man. All right, real oil in Peru. All right. The seven large crude oil reserve hold in Central South America. All right, how much oil Peru? Okay. All right, you can see it. Peru is saying again. All right, well, I just put a cross. All right. Let me see how to do it. Peru. Yeah, should down living in poverty. Mining industry. Yep. All right, and that's why Esau went down there, man. All right. Just put resources from Peru. Just get the pictures. All right. In Peru. Oh, come on, man. Let's see. So how beautiful Peru is. You see how beautiful it is. This is crazy, man. I mean, it's amazing. You know, the power of the Heavenly Father, man, what he could do. All right. How beautiful it is out there, man. All right. Well, Esau came down there, conquered the people, enslaved them. Yes, these people who was enslaved, and the royal people that didn't want to agree with Esau, they got they got murdered. All right. Um, they got exiled to West Africa. All right. So you got Asherites, so-called Peruvians in West Africa, man. They seed, man. All right, and that's the importance of the 12 tribe sign, man. You know? All right, so you go Peru. All right. And these people are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. You know? All right. And this ain't the only phenotype down there in Peru, man. All right, phenotype varies. All right. Yeah, you got some dark. All right. You got some going to the lightest. All right. All right. Uh, you got Judah mixed in among them down there, like Judah, so-called Afro-Peruvians. All right. So read them. Well, in Bolivia, they darker. All right. And thanks to Esau, uh, he erased their records, man. Cause you got Asherites down there in Peru who they look somewhat like so-called Negroes, but they got that unique nose brow and their head shape. You could tell they're Asherites, but they look like so-called Negroes, man. All right, but that's how diverse our people is. Jeremiah 12:9, man. All right, all right. And so you see how beautiful down there, you know. Thanks to Esau, the record of them. Told the people I previously talking about the record of the Asherites down there is hard to find because race everything came down. The devil came down and destroyed records, man. All right, but all right. They say they fetishizers, man. What they do, man? They women. You see, prostitution in Peru. Adult prostitution is legal in Peru, where women can earn an average of $600 a month, selling sex in bars, more than double the minimum wage. With few other jobs offered far away from their families, rescue victims always find themselves trapped in the stream, probably making it hard to break the cycle. All right. All right. Carla was 14 when she was trapped into prostitution in Peruvian rainforest town of Puerto Maldonado, where a boom in illegal gold mining had created thriving sex industry. First to work in one of a dozen brothels that sprang up around the mines on the main motorway cutting through the vast jungles of Madre de Dios in Peru's Amazon. Scene of the modern-day gold rush after global prices spiked a decade ago. Peru military launched a major crackdown on legal gold mining area last February. Authorities rescued dozens of women and girls, many who were underage, raising hopes to float victims to be stemmed. All right. Minors are still going to bars. You'll see bars with girls waiting outside. Not this thing called Night to ask her real name. I could use because I found that I know about her work. There are a few other jobs for women to do in Puerto Maldonado apart from working in bars. It's sad to see women and girls outside of bars. They need the money, she told. All right. It says what? The part of curses. All right. Go right here. Go right here. Deuteronomy 28. Let's start with this one. It says, thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, thou shalt not gather grapes. But it says, thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Like, so when the Spaniards came over here, they lay down with the Ashite women, they slayed them. Same thing going today. The women, what? They can't get no work. So the women are married. All right. They have to, another man lying down with them, man. All right. Another man lying down with them. All right. Let's see what else I'm gonna bring out. Oh yeah, right here, Deuteronomy. Come on, man. All right, it says Deuteronomy. Yeah, since I can't scroll, I don't know what's going on, man. These demons. And when bring the truth out, the truth gonna come out, man. All right, Deuteronomy 28:48. It says, "Therefore thou shalt serve thy enemies, which your house of sin against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness." All right, and in want of all things. They in want of what? All things. All right, in want of all things. He shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck till you destroy. All right, so they did go into slavery. All right. But right here it said, in hunger and in thirst, in nakedness, and in want of all things. All right. All right. It says what the. All right. Matter of fact, go to. I'll try to make this short, but perfect. Right. It says, watch this. I want this, man. All right. Now watch this. Look at the Hebrew word for. Watch this Hebrew word for fruit. Maybe y'all know what it is. It's para. All right, para. All right, we'll put it again down there. All right, para. Para. All right. All right. Para. Fruit. Let's see, try to get it. Para. Para. All right. See, I get in the Blue Letter Bible. All right. Let's see. Let's see if I get fruit somewhere else. Oh, come on. Hold on. Just bear with me, y'all. Hold on. Sabak. Trying. I know what. Sabak. It's gonna go to this right here. Eve. Right here. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Para to bear fruit. Alright. Alright. Para. Fruit bearing tree. Para. Alright. That's the word. Right from right. So Hebrew word for pearl, para, yeah. Yeah, let me see how I pronounce fruit. And people, I want you all to hear it, right? Um, to fruit in Hebrew. Yeah, how to say fruit in Hebrew, right?
Fruit.
It's like I'm trying to get it. Let's see what put right here.
Brie. Brie. Brie.
No, no, no pre. All right, but anyway, all right. All right, but it's para, but para. All right, but right here it says para. Yeah. All right. We'll go back para. Anyway, fruit. Right. So you go back right here. You got fruit in Hebrew. Para. Yeah. All right. All right. Para. Yeah. All right. 'Cause you got the yah there. All right. But anyway, watch this. Peru in Hebrew. All right, watch this. Same thing, man. All right, para, para. All right, was near the same. All right, all right, para. All right, that's a Y at the end, but para, para. All right. So it said Peru Hebrew. So it's words that you got para, you got para, yeah, you got para. All right, we go back to the word, the Hebrew word para. It means fruit, man. All right, so it just prove these people are there is like that the Bible speaks of, man. And the young man is oppressed, man. He want this beautiful land back, the land of Peru. All right, it's rich all types of resources, man. All right, looks beautiful. You know he want this back, man. He want this devil, Esau, off their necks, man. All right, he wants his people out of a low state. Okay, how beautiful it is there, man. All right, so this it, and hope you're edified and shalom.